right, good afternoon, everyone. We are live at the 2022 CSL 10K Added Invitational, playing at the Leather Pocket Billiards in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And
to a Canadian team member for the upcoming World Team Championship, so I'm more honoured than you, trust me.
I doubt that, but we'll agree to disagree on that one. We got a great match for you today. Stephen Holem taking on Stan Taranjo in the A-side final. Both these players have played a fantastic tournament so far. You've had the pleasure of watching a couple of their matches. What do you think?
Well, I actually predicted this final, or maybe not so much predicted it as hoped for it, because two players totally in form at the moment, played some great stuff, both of them. And we've also got, don't forget, Stan's brother on the B-side in the semi-final at the moment. Yeah. So who knows? It could be a brother affair in the final.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? So short sleeve shirt. Steven's been breaking really good. I've been watching him break, and I think he's going to be really tough to beat if he keeps up that big break.
Yeah, well, you're out of the tournament, of course, but he will be your teammate. So are you silently rooting for him? Would you?
Silently, yes. Very silently.
Very silently. So nicely on the 3-ball here. He's digging back, probably going to draw back off the rail here then.
Yeah, he needs to make sure he's close to straight on the 4 with the 7 on that side rail. Be the next ball after the 4. He's coming up short. Now he's got to
lean over.
Yeah, got to go around 2 rails here underneath it. Especially on the slick cloth, you can't hold this with inside.
Yeah, I think he's trying to, though, from the looks of it.
He might be just taking a long shot here. Yeah, he's going to take the heavy angle and a bit longer, but he hits the ball pretty smooth. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with him.
Yeah, catchy, yeah. Yeah, I think he beat Albin in a match, too.
He beat Albin Ocean as well, yeah. You're right. Nice, beautiful shot. Oh, and a lovely little bump on the 8-ball as well. He'll definitely need the bridge this time. He doesn't like it. He's coming round for the bridge, I think.
I think he's going for the extra long extension. He's got numerous extensions. Man of many tricks.
He'll be excess baggage if he's not careful for his upcoming trip to Austria.
Right. The Q case is going to weigh over 50 pounds with all those extensions. But Stephen and I have played together for a number of years on the same league team and won the Vegas tournament 4 years in a row. So we know what to do together, know how to pump each other up and pick each other up when we're a little bit down.
Absolutely. Chemistry has a big part of it. Oh, it's a nice shot there. Let the stroke out perfectly. Look at this. Couldn't have finished better.
That's a nice shot in the first game of the match, too. Get to let it out a little bit, right? So if you're having a little bit of lagging, we've definitely been having some Facebook problems, and it hasn't only been us. It's been everybody streaming on Facebook, so. But it is on YouTube. Make sure you guys click the share button on the Facebook. Click the little thumbs up on the YouTube there.
It's packed here in the Leather Pocket in Calgary. So good start then from Stephen Holem. Wearing his lucky Jordan shirt.
So we'll watch how still effective nonetheless. Break and run to start the match. Gotta love that.
So how are you looking forward to your doing my little bit of research today on Klagenfurt, where we're going to be based, and it looks a beautiful little town, little medieval town. Very picturesque. So rack number 2, winner breaks, of course, 10-ball. No golden break, but early 10s do count.
Ask Steph. Stephanie will get her
Any questions,
table markers out.
Ask Steph.
That's right. Stephanie
Why do they
Toy
want
doing
table markers? Do we not
They
have
don't have the score
Where's
cards
the
over there.
scorecard?
Yeah.
Come on, sort it out, Steph.
Somebody slept on the scorecard.
I don't like it when they put coins around the table or markers.
I think the fans have it figured out. They're on top of it.
We've got the score anyway.
Yeah, we always keep track, of course, as best we can. Oh, he mishit it a little. Is he going to come up dry? 3 balls going to save
5 ball.
3 and the
and
5.
the 3. Opposite diagonal corners at the same time.
Yep. Last 2 balls rolling. He's looking for the 9 in the side on that break. He caught the horn. But he's got the 1 ball right where he wants it. He's going to try to put it there every game that he can off the break.
Use these markers around the cloth. It always looks a little bit cheap to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the scoreboard much better.
That's better. Let's keep this professional like, guys.
That's right. It's the A-side final. These gentlemen are playing for quite a bit of money, so.
Yeah, over 5,600 for the winner, I believe.
I think 52 for the winner, 34 for the runner-up.
The angle's nicely there, Ben.
Yeah, he looks to be pretty good on this, too. He'd love if the 7 wasn't there and he could draw off the side rail, but I don't think he can do that. Either has to spin it around off 3 or try to pinch it and hold it there. Yeah, it goes with the pinch shot, hits it perfect. This is looking like a good start from young Ho Lem. They call this a roadmap.
Yeah.
Overused commentary term, right?
I know. I try not to use it, but
I try not either.
I've got no problems if anyone else wants to use it.
I think that's probably the first time I've used it in at
Tic-tac-toe
least 3 years.
Tic-tac-toe is another one. And
He landed a little off angle. I wonder if this goes, the 6 ball goes in the lower left.
yeah, it does. That's where he's going to play it, I think. Or is no, he's going in the side, I believe.
He
Could
could
play it off the 9. Just
go.
to straighten it up a little bit if he wants. A little bit of check. Oh, caught the 10.
Oh, he's going to be okay.
Wow, he's dicing with danger.
And he holds up his hand to stand there because he knows he got away with one a little bit. Okay, sounds like if they refresh their YouTube or Facebook, it helps a little bit. But it seems to be a little smoother on the YouTube. I'm watching along too, following the comments on both. They want to know how I finished. It was not well. I did win 1 match, but I got a full week to practice, so I'm not too concerned.
I remember your first match. You were 7-3 down and came back and won 11-3.
Yeah, 11-7 from 7-3 down.
Sorry, 7-3 down and won 11-7.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. I had one good match.
I was watching it. He was just the next table up from here, where we are now.
I didn't play quite as good as this young man right here, but very close to it.
Yeah, what Fargo are we looking at for Stephen?
I think
Holland?
he's a 760.
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Stan's brother playing on the table just behind us. That's also on live stream on Facebook if you want to follow Q Sports Live on Facebook. At the moment, Phil Tarangio is 6-5 down to Simon Pickering. I think it's just gone 7-5 actually to Simon on the 1-loss side.
And Jenman and Randy is the other match on the B side. Jenman leading 8-7. He's on the hill.
Yeah, race to 9 over there, of course, on the 1-loss side.
That's right.
And over here, we are racing.
He loves the game.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if he's got another big break here. Last time he didn't make the balls on the side. He's looking for the 9 and the 5 here in the side pocket. Mostly the 9, I think. He's got to hit it real square, get the cue ball to pop. There goes the 9.
Made it perfectly. 5 in the side as well.
Nice kiss on the 1 to keep it right over the hole.
Yeah, look at this. Could be 3-pack he's putting together here.
3 ball looks a little tough. But the 4's near the pocket, the purple 4, so doesn't have to do anything from the 3 to the 4, really. Nice starter, though. You just roll the 1 in, get wherever you want on the 2, and this is gravy. He loves this. Both these guys were in here practicing quite early.
Standard, I used to play a lot, though, but I never used to practice like these guys. I mean, I'd be worn out by the time it come to the match. They really were practicing two, maybe 3 hours.
Yeah, Stan was here quite early, yeah. I know for sure Stan is in really good shape.
Know that.
He sure does.
Got a fabulous head of hair. Now then.
And Steven's quite fit too, pretty young, right?
What is he, 24?
Yeah, I believe 24 now, yeah. Oh, he's going underneath.
Go in the side. So a little drawback here. Don't make it, though, off the back of the 4. You don't want to make it off the back of the 4. Oh, he's okay.
Or combo the 4 in off the rail,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how famous shots happen, though. That was how the Efren shot happened.
Yes,
unlucky.
Yeah. Do you know, I read that he discovers a lot of his shots out of seeing mistakes that other people make, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a super student of the game, very attentive.
Yeah, even when he's not at the table, he's studying it and learning off the other player. 68 years old now, had his birthday the other day, of course.
Oh, really?
Day before yesterday, I think, yeah.
Oh, he still plays so good for that age. So Stan is going to have to go 2 rails here. I don't think he can spin 1 rail. Maybe the side angle will show us a little better how close he is to the 10. Yeah, he's looking at a 2 rail angle. Bottom rail, side rail.
Well, this looks a little bit wide if he comes. He's got to go 1 rail if he goes the right-hand side. He's going to kick it. He's called the side pocket just in case here.
He's playing the 3 rail path here.
Yeah.
Trying to go right underneath it off the 3rd rail. He might get safe that way. Cue ball.
If he makes it.
Yeah, that would be a shot. Cue ball's got a chance to go under the 4, and the 3 could bank safe under the 10, so good things can happen here.
What a shot. What a shot.
Oh, yeah, great hit.
What a shot. And as you said, could get safe, has he? I don't think he has.
Yeah, not quite, but a fantastic hit. Good.
Fabulous hit.
Effort. Let's see how close this is. Might be a little bit, but Steven's looking at the 4, so he must have all of the 3. Got to be precise with shape on the 4, with the 6 kind of tucked in on that side rail in a weird spot.
Yeah, just anywhere over the right-hand side of the table near this rail would be nice, wouldn't it, Ben?
Absolutely.
And just draw over to that side rail. Yeah, he's a bit straight here. Can he manufacture a little bit of an angle? Or is he just going to draw straight back and leave it to the top left?
Yeah, maybe just going to draw all the way to the end rail. He's got the power to do it.
Yeah,
oh, he cheated it just beautifully.
How well does he play that? Oh, don't go straight again.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit unlucky. Draw back for the side pocket here. Do you fancy that, Ben?
Has to.
7 in the side.
Yeah, he has to now.
Yep.
He's looking at maybe just stopping it right there and taking the cut. I don't think that's good. He'll draw it back. It's gonna hit this one smooth or it can rattle. Oh, and he caught the rail first and missed it by quite a bit, so we're gonna get our first look at Stan here.
Good job he's fit, because he might have seized up sitting there in his seat for almost 3 racks.
That's right.
Great player, playing with his keelwood shaft.
Yeah, the keelwood he switched to. He's so talented, he could play with anything for sure. I've seen Stan play a ton. And as you can see from the 3-hour warm-up that he's perfectly dialed into the speed.
Yeah. Certainly not a player who I would think ever gets flustered.
Not easily. No. Not easily. At least not till the match is over anyway.
We've seen Stephen have a few little moments here and there when he lets things get to him, like movement in the crowd or something like that.
Wears his heart on his sleeve for sure.
I like that.
Yeah, he's very intense. That's part of the reason he plays so good, right? He's got his hands full with Stan the man here.
Yeah, we're going to get to see Stan's break now as well.
Yeah, and he's been hitting it extremely well, too. I've seen a couple of his breaks warming up, and he was crushing it. These guys racing to 11 here, winner breaks in the A-side final. Make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us. I know it's a little laggy on Facebook.
Are you talking to me? I'm sharing it now as well.
I'm not. Yeah, you share. Yeah,
I'm
that's
sharing
right.
it.
Absolutely. But it seems to be a little clearer on YouTube, I think.
Who doesn't love a bit of free pull? I don't know if you've been catching any of the Asian tournament going on at the moment, but there's a great Final Four in that.
Absolutely.
Kioi, one of them.
I'm hoping he wins it.
Are you? He's a great character, isn't he? We've got Noah Kioi playing James Aranis and Johan Chur against Kobe.
Much straight down the middle here. Oh, and we still have our Mike Burton logo up there.
Get off the screen, Mike Burton.
Yeah, he's out of there for now. We'll bring him back later on.
He's gone for a Burton.
Dry break from Stan. That's trouble.
Because unfortunately, I was checking some stats on my phone.
It came a little flat. He didn't get that nice pop that he's looking for. He came up with a flat one, and that's the result. Look at this little shot.
Perfect.
Yeah, really nice.
I just noticed he's taken off his Jordan shirt.
Yeah, it's funny how when you're practicing, it's nice and cool in here, and then when the pressure starts, then it
soon warms up.
Gets a little warm. You gotta undress. Yeah. Everything looks pretty good here. 6 to the 7 might be the hardest shot he's got left. Everything else connects pretty well. Chris Dempsey
as well.
Yeah, Dempsey for sure.
So perfect on this 4. Stun off the sock.
Angle on this 5 needs to be good because it needs to be perfect on the 6. If he can land straight in on the 6, he'd love that.
It's pretty good, I think, Ben. Just a straightforward draw shot.
And he hits those ones pretty smooth, so he likes kind of landing in that spot a lot.
Yeah, always try and get center of the table. You're always going to have a shot and leave yourself a nice angle invariably.
But what a shot that is.
Beautiful stun off the side.
A perfect angle on the 7. He's motoring along. You can see he doesn't waste much time getting down to the next ball either.
Yeah, he's got a good tempo. I like watching this guy play, and we're going to get to see him a lot. So are you. Right up close and personal.
That's right. Arena table, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I saw you practicing over on the Predator table earlier on.
Yeah.
And that is the tables we'll be using.
Yeah. Fortunate to have that to practice on, so maybe I get the upper hand that way.
Yeah, club. And it goes 3-1. Stephen Holem.
Making short work of these racks too. Playing real good. Playing jam up even. Jam up shirts that they just made are real nice. Check them out, jamupapparel.com.
So tell us a little bit about the format for the upcoming World teams have you studied? It's sort of like a Moscone Cup kind of format, isn't it?
It's very similar. It's a mix of that with the best of sets format that Predator has.
Ah, okay.
So it'll be a best of 5 sets.
Yeah.
And if they tie 2, the race 2 in the spot shot will be, but
it's normally four innings, but with 3 players, I guess it'll be 3.
It would have to be maybe more. It might have to be 6. Yeah.
2 each.
Yeah.
Both play 1 from either side. Yeah, interesting. Really looking forward to it. And another great break there.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable break again. Look at, he's got the 1 ball on a string. He's got the 1 ball floating over that top right corner every time. And Mike Robinson was just asking, who's in the 4th place match? Brackets aren't updated. They're not updated because they got 2 really close matches going. Looks like Randy Baggett and Jenman Luke are hill over there.
Wow.
Randy to break. And I can't see the score. Can you see the score with Phil and Simon here?
Yeah, it's 7-6 to Simon Pickering at the moment on that one.
2 really good matches. What happened here? He's hooked himself on the 3 from the 1.
Yeah, I don't know why he tried to get so close to the 3, to be honest.
It must have got a little slippery on the rail and misjudged it.
Oh, this is a nice shot. Oh, he's just missed it.
Well, no, so I think we'll see Stan get this to 3-2. He just needs to land this cue ball directly on the left side rail.
Is that how you're playing this? You're going to trust your speed to get to that rail?
Yeah, I think he used the end rail here. So from the angle he's on, he just plays it with a little bit of top, a little bit of right spin, but you don't want to catch too much right spin. And just try to float in. If you get straight on the 4, you're perfect. Time was better than Steven today.
Yeah, you see, look, I like playing. Well, I wouldn't necessarily play it that way, but I like going for the 4 into this bottom left afterwards.
Yeah, okay. Probably a little more room for error.
Yeah.
Stan's so precise with his cue ball control. I really thought he'd just try to land on that left side rail, but he must be a little unsure still of the slippery cloth.
Yeah, and hasn't really had that much time at the table, to be honest, has he?
No, Steven's been putting it on him. It's a good shot, but he's got a pretty heavy angle. This one can catch the horn going by the side. Doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball, so that shouldn't be a concern. He kind of stunned it in.
Deep end, 2 players playing in top form. Makes for a fantastic winner's side final, and it's not over for either player. If they should lose this particular match, they will go to play the final on the other side, which is, of course, 8 ball on a 7 foot. Take what you make.
Yeah, much. I think this is going to be a close one, though. I see both these players just kind of trading blows and keeping it close. Should be good entertainment for all of us.
What better way to spend your Saturday watching live pool free of charge with Ben Francis in the booth? Doesn't get better.
Ah, Mark White in the booth. That's right. Mark White's in Canada, you guys. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, not me. Very lucky with my journey at the moment.
Yeah.
It's taking me all over the world playing pool. Well, sorry, not playing, but commentating.
Well, you get to play too. I saw you play yesterday. You know how to hold a cue. He always acts like he doesn't really know, but I watched him shoot, you guys. He shoots pretty straight.
I'll tell you, Johnny taught me a great trick shot last night.
Oh, yeah?
And I loved it, and I got it, I think, after about 3 or 4 times. I haven't seen Venom Cola do it yet, though, so if you're watching, Florian, you need to get on that shot, mate. I want to see you make it. So Stan makes the 10 ball, goes to within 1 rack, 3-2.
Another beautiful Jam Up Edition shirt here. I got this one, the Predator Pro Billiard Series. The yellow one, I love that one.
Yeah, Kelly Fisher wears that. She's also going to be, have you ever played Kelly?
I have not played Kelly.
Jason Shaw and, of course, Darren Appleton. That's quite a good...
Daz, yeah.
That's a pretty good team, isn't it?
I think I've never heard of Darren or Jason Shaw, but just kidding. They're not bad, yeah.
I'm going to tell him you said that. Another great team, Albin Ocean, his sister Jasmine and Mario He, and they have 2 teams. I think it will be Max Lechner. I think it'll be the young junior girl. And I'm not sure who the third one might be.
They have a lot of really good players too.
I think they're actually releasing them on Monday. 64 players for the Women's World 10 Ball, of course, which is going on at the same time.
I'm super excited that I get to be there and watch it in person. How cool is that? That's worth the trip alone.
Absolutely.
Stud out. But he's looking real good here. 3 to the 5 will be the key, I think. Unless he lands a little short on this 2.
He's finished short, hasn't he? How about a little... I know you players don't like caroming billiards into other balls. How about onto the 10 here?
He might have to, right? I don't think he's got too much of a choice. But yeah, it's mostly about not moving balls unless you have to in this game. But we play a lot of small table 8 ball too, so it's even more important over there. Oh, Stan's cue ball control is so good. Did we see who finished over there? Was it?
He's just gone 7-all on this table with us here.
And was it Jenman who won that one? I think it was, yeah. Jenman wins.
Jenman Luke is into the final.
Final 4. Jenman Luke having a really good tournament. Oh, Warren Saffel's got the the explanation of who Darren Appleton is. I was just kidding, Warren. I know who Darren Appleton is.
Uh-oh.
This is misplayed, but I think he's going to be okay.
The combo on the 6.
I watch a lot of snooker, so if you want to call it a plant, it's okay.
I feel right at home now.
Yeah, of course. It's my favorite cue sports game to watch is snooker. Yeah. Yeah, I wish it was more popular here. I might have put more time into it. But.
Yeah, I mean, you've had some great players over the years. World champion, of course, Cliff Thorburn in 1980, I think it was. And then made the first ever 147 at the Crucible, actually.
First ever televised 147, yeah. Yeah, we had a couple other superstars, too. Lane Robideau, I got the pleasure of meeting him out east a few years ago. That's right.
And then, of course, Kirk Stevens, the man in white.
Kirk,
who was great friends with Jimmy White, very entertaining player. Made a 147 himself at the Benson and Hedges Masters.
Oh, wow.
In 84. And then, of course, Bill Werbeneck, big Bill Werbeneck.
Bill, yeah.
The guy that needed about 18 pints of lager.
That's right. Yeah, we had so many talented players in the 80s. 80s and early 90s, and then the game kind of fizzled out a little bit. All the small tables came around and killed it off. Stan looking real good here. Tie this match up at 3.
Yeah, and you feel, Ben, if he can get his break working, he could pull away. Well, you said he was fit, Stan. I wonder if he can put a 6-pack together.
Yeah, there you go.
In it goes, so we are level at 3-3.
Very nice. The crowd loves that. We got these awesome Predator hats from Jam Up Apparel, too. I super love these. Really nice. Couple of different designs here. This is probably my favorite one. I like this. I like the trucker style. I like with the mesh there. It's nice and cool. Make sure you give them some love. Of course, Predator, title sponsor of this event. Stan the man to break here. All tied up at 3, racing to 11. That's just enough to send that ball into the side, but it's not enough to hold the cue ball around middle table.
I think he's got a shot, though, on this one. Bit of a fine one, and he's a little bit close to it, Ben.
This is a touchy one. I would think he's going to play safe, but he might just go over there and give it a feel, see how it feels. You got to get your cue out of the way real quick here, right?
Yeah, a little bit of a stretch as well.
The only thing that might help is he sort of needs low left spin to get on the 2 anyway. And that's the same spin you need to get the cue ball and your cue out of the way.
Oh, he's going for it. And just so you know, guys, we're playing cue ball fouls, not all ball fouls.
That's right.
But the 3 foul rule is in effect. Now, is he going to try and push this one ball behind the 5 and leave the cue ball where the 1 is? He wants to take it on, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. If he can, he'll shoot it. Yeah, he's going to shoot it. This is a tricky one.
Get that cue out of the way quickly, Stan.
Over here, too.
I think he can go 1 rail, though. Just past the 5 ball.
Yeah, it looks to be room there. He'll have to watch that brown 7 doesn't come into play, but worst case, he'll be jumping the 2. That's not the end of the world.
Yeah, 6 big as well.
Yeah, green 6 is a big ball, absolutely. They want to know how old Stan is. I'm not sure his exact age, or if you would want me telling the whole world.
It was on that way.
Yeah, I didn't think
He's
he'd play it that way, but yeah, he played it really nice.
It's got an easy kick and stick here, though, Ben.
I think so. The 9's going to be big here. He'll probably call the side pocket just in case he makes it, but he's not trying to make it.
Yeah, he'd love to come just past the side pocket with the 1 ball. Yeah, there you go. As Ben said, called.
The payout's David Wilson, 5,200 first prize, 3,400 second prize, and 22 for third.
There you go, just past the side pocket, down here.
I kind of like what he did there. He didn't worry too much about the cue ball. He just controlled the 1. Smart shot. He's probably not going to like his next shot, though.
Where are you going? Behind the 8? Sorry, behind the 2, I mean?
Yeah, I think he used the 2-6 as cover. He tried to bank the 1 up table.
Oh, he's going low on the cue ball. He's going the other way. He's coming behind the 10, is he? Behind, and I think he was trying to play it into the 7. Well, he's been a little bit fortunate, especially if he gets cover on the 7 as well. No, he's okay. He can kick this one round, Ben.
This one's a little tough. He might have to masse just to get past the side pocket.
You're right behind it.
Stan makes a better door than a window, so he can just get past the side. Score isn't updated. Oh, look at me, just sleeping on the job today.
Oh, nicely played. Don't go straight. That's okay.
I think we're going to see a few shots like that in this match because both these players will play good safeties and they both kick well, jump well, bank well, all that fun stuff. Smooth.
What do you play with, Ben?
I play with the Predator SK9, the Revo 12.4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
big shaft.
Okay.
From a local cue maker here. It's all about the white diamond tip nowadays for the break jump.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it jumps extremely well.
Who makes that?
Nick's Cue Innovation.
Ah, the guy on one of our sponsors.
That's right. I'll flash up his poster in between racks here, but I'm sure we'll see him in the building today too. He's always stopping by, picking up shafts, dropping off equipment, and selling gloves and chalk and whatnot. He does it all.
Well, Stan can go 1 ahead here. Who would have thought that?
Not the way this one started, yeah.
Just shows you this game really can change on a shot.
The final 4 pretty quick here. He wants to get near middle table. Yeah, just passed. That's perfect. Angle to the right side rail. is ideal.
Beautiful. Lovely stroke. Absolutely perfect on the 10. Simon Pickering on the table behind us, about to get on the hill.
And as Mark said, Stan takes his first lead here, 4-3. And here's Nick's Q Innovation. There's his phone number, guys, if you want to give him a shout. You don't have to be local. He can do the cue repair and ship it back to you if you need repairs or you want to buy a shaft or a whole cue. He makes brake cues, shooting cues, carbon fiber, keel wood, you name it. He does it. Good prices, too. He's always been pretty renowned for his good prices.
Been around for a while, I'm guessing.
Quite a few years now. I'm going to say maybe 6 or so years.
Why did I see the Filipino flag? Is he Filipino?
Yeah, Filipino. Yeah. We have a huge Filipino pool scene.
Yeah, I've seen many here, actually.
Yeah, and they're always overplaying each other.
Hi to Michelle as well, who was here with Larry at the
right.
weekend. Michelle's from the Philippines as well. I spent a lovely year in Cebu in the Philippines.
Really?
Back to this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stand a break, leading 4-3. That one's a little flat. He might lose it.
Oh, he will now.
Yeah.
What an unlucky kick from the 4.
Really awkward spot. It's super hard to tell. Steven's taking a close look at it, though. If it doesn't go, he might be able to play the 2 in off. So he can just
that's a good call, that.
Yeah, play a stop shot.
Very
on the 1
good call, yeah.
And play the 2 in off, because the 4 is right there.
Let's see if he thinks of it. He's looking at it now.
Yeah, he'll see it for sure. He wants to land pretty close to straight because he doesn't want to have to do too much with the cue ball here.
Yeah, just stop it for the 4, right? And just has to control this 5 a little bit. Probably be playing it into this bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see it end up below the 10.
Oh, he's missed it.
He went straight in. You know, how many times does that happen, though?
Yeah,
right?
that's right, yeah.
Does that happen to you, too?
Yeah, and when you're not trying to do it, it happens.
That's right. Funny game like that.
It doesn't matter what extension he's got with him this time. He's going to have to use the bridge. I know you pool players will do everything you can not to use it.
Yeah, I shoot not bad lefty. You could see him try to feel it with his opposite hand, but
yeah,
I think it's too risky on this kind of shot. But Steven is actually...
And with his other hand as well, get that elbow up parallel to the bed of the table.
Yeah,
perfect.
So perfect, the technique there. And you can see the result. You got good action there.
Probably goes in the side this we're worrying about.
Yeah, see how he hit it really hard? He actually compresses the horn.
Clever.
Yeah, very clever shot.
That's knowledge.
That's one that you wouldn't know unless you'd been shown it or
I'm going to remember that.
Accidentally found out.
See, I'm going to steal one of your lines next time that happens to me. I'm going to remember Ben Francis taught me that little line, that little trick.
There you go.
Compress the horn.
Yeah, it works on most tables.
It's a phrase I didn't think I'd find myself saying today.
Compress
the horn.
Yeah. Well, we like to call it the horn. I think knuckle is another term.
Yeah, knuckle, jaw. That's Billy Thorpe's favourite line.
Yeah,
that's what he calls it.
The Americans love to call it that. Yeah. The tit, of course. Very nice little finish.
So
from
we're level, and it looks like we're going to be keeping level all the time. 8-6 now, as we said. Simon Pickering.
Yeah, Simon on the hill behind us, but Phil at the table and winner breaks format. You never know what can happen there. Phil just needs to clean up here, run one rack, and it's hill, but it looks like he's ran out of position.
Yeah, if you want to follow that game, guy.
In the booth there, knocking out the commentary. I think the next match is scheduled for 6 o'clock, I believe.
And 8 p.m. on here, right? We got the final at 8 p.m. on here, I believe.
That's correct. So actually, I think the whole tournament will run a little bit behind. So then we're probably looking at 7:30, then maybe 9:30 for the final. So it'll run a little bit late. Looks like these gents are going to take a little player break here, a little 5 minutes, so I think I'll do the same thing. All right, looks like Stan is back from his washroom break. I quite enjoy when the players take a break. Because unlike the arena tables that you do, we don't have scheduled commercial breaks.
No.
Sometimes you just got to hold it, right? Good shot there. He's perfect on the 2. 6-7 is going to be trouble, though, Mark, right?
Yeah, the only saving grace, of course, is that they are close together, so they haven't got to do much with it. If he can get almost straight on that 6 ball to the top, well, not straight, but just off straight. It's gone a bit wrong here, though.
I think, yeah, even the 4 is in a good spot to get to the 5, so this is going to need to be a good shot. And I think he's okay to play this in the corner and leave a nice angle on the 5.
Yeah, good call. And then a little stun over for the 6 ball.
That's a tricky little shot. You almost want to leave lots of angle on the 6 and just come back and forth, right?
Yeah.
I think it's too hard to...
Yeah, don't risk trying to get too perfect on it.
Yeah, that side pocket is big. He's not there yet. He's got to make the 4 first.
Well, I like that. I like that even more.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really, really well played.
Played with lovely right hand English as well, Ben, just to check it off that rail. Slowed it right up. Oh, look at this for a shot.
And he is going to get
That's
in
what
there.
you call getting on the 6 ball.
Wow, what a shot that is. Super risky, as we said, but he played it to perfection.
Yeah, side pocket was there, the 7 was there. Could have gone wrong. It went perfect, as you say. And this is perfect as well. Little draw out for the 8 ball.
That could be a good confidence builder, too. He's got to feel good about dropping in that little window. Cue ball on a string, this Stan the Man Taranjo.
As Tony Robles would say, he squeezed a truck into a space big enough for a car. That is great.
Yeah.
He's just, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a miss. And you know exactly what happened there. I came off the object ball, looked to see where the cue ball was going and hit it thin.
That could be a big moment in this match that we'll remember later on. He was looking at going ahead 5-4, breaking. This winner breaks format can be a big difference maker.
I'm just sharing the stream around all the different pool groups I have around the world. Hopefully, guys, you can do the same as well. Always nice to share it with friends so that they don't miss any of the action.
And much appreciated from us. That's how we keep giving out these free streams. He's coming over to double check the 10. I like that. Not taking anything for granted. I think he'll just hold this off one rail. I don't think he'll use the second rail. You don't want to have that cue ball on the side rail when you shoot the 10. One rail it is.
I don't think we're going to see anyone pull away too far unless, of course, someone gets that break going. And if anyone's had it going so far, it's the man at the table now, Stephen Holem.
Yeah, we'll see what he's got on this next break. You can count this 10 ball already. No amount of commentary curse in the world stops this kid from missing balls. I've tried. I've streamed a ton of his matches.
Yeah, in it goes. So I'd really like you for this next break to tell us exactly what he'll be looking to do, Ben. You know, what is going through your mind when you're coming up to break?
Absolutely. And it looks like Simon has won the match behind us. So the fourth place matchup will be Simon Pickering taking on Jenman Luke. That'll be coming up, I would think, in about 15 minutes.
That'll be live on our Facebook Q Sports Live page.
That's correct.
So you can watch that. And if you've got two devices, you can watch one on one and you can watch this one on the other one.
Exactly. Put one on Sybil.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you're a pool junkie, too. That's how you get in this business.
Right? Oh, I am, yeah. If I'm not playing it, I'm thinking about it. If I'm not thinking about it, I'm watching it.
That's right.
And if I'm watching it, I'm hopefully commentating on it.
That's right.
So here we go then. Big break coming up, Ben.
What he's going to do here is try to elevate the back end of his cue just a little bit. And he wants to hit just a touch above center on the cue ball and catch the one as totally full as he can. You're going to see the cue ball pop in the air a little, and he wants to make the 9 or the 5.
Wow. Off the side of it a little bit.
And he
didn't catch him square, did he?
And we saw both the 9 and the 5 catch the horn. If you hit it really square, they tend to go pretty close to the side, but you hit it just a little off, and this is the result you get.
For snooker coming out in that comment as well.
Yeah.
Some great safety play you see in snooker.
I love it. I love it. That's my favorite part about the game.
The only thing we don't get to see in snooker, of course, is the jump shot.
Which I don't miss it at all. We've actually played a handful of tournaments with no jump cues allowed, and I really enjoyed it. Much better. I like the kick safeties. I think that's a
great shot there from Stan the Man.
Unbelievable how he tucked that in there just perfectly. Stephen has 2 rails, and that's it.
Yeah, this is so tough as well, Ben, because he's so close to that first rail that he needs to hit.
And the slippery new cloth, this new Arcadia cloth is playing absolutely amazing. And that new cloth slide is super hard to judge. Yeah, if he can mass 8 to 1 rail, I actually like that better.
He might even get cover down behind the 9 or the 10 if he can catch the one ball thin.
And if he clips it the other side, he might actually get the 1 near.
Wow, he's tried to go that way.
Now.
So a chance, but look at that 2 ball. Does it go anywhere?
I think that's maybe why he shot that way. He knew it was kind of a free chance. But Stan's a very smart player. He's not going to take any crazy chances here. If the 2 doesn't go, he'll play a good safety again.
Yeah, try and get 3 for out.
Yeah, or possibly develop the 2 with a safety, but I don't like to use this one too much, but
he's gone way too far. Yeah, can't believe it. It looks over at us as if to say, I'm disgusted with that. Still makeable though, I believe, in the side.
Yeah, might need a little bit of right spin.
I think he's drawing off it, you know. Almost wants to draw off this side rail.
Might have to avoid that 7.
Yeah.
Wow, he hit it so good.
Get past the 7, he's okay. He'll take that all day long. 3 into the top right.
I think he's got quite a bit of angle here. I don't know if he can stay above the 4.
I'm wondering, does he take it into the top left instead?
That's a pretty good call. I think that's all he can do here.
That's the way he's going, I think.
Yeah, you can't land underneath that 4. You got nothing on it. You don't really want to move it. The 5 is in a risky spot too, so he likes where the 4 is here. That shot is so
such
easy
a
to
tough
hit full.
shot. Oh, I hate that shot. You always hit them thick, don't you? Or invariably hit them thick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those shots, and you kind of line up and you think, I'm going to hit it thick, so you aim a little thinner, and you still hit it thick every single time. I think he's got just enough of this ball to cut it in, too. Surely he can't avoid contacting the 6, so he's going to need a rub here.
Might even help him get over there. Oh, it's gone wrong.
He's
no
got
shot.
He's got some options, though.
Oh, look at this. The 6 ball has dressed up nicely over this bottom right-hand corner for what you would call maybe an easy combo, or not.
It's maybe a little bit tough. I don't think it's quite hanging.
I think he's playing safe, isn't he?
Yeah, I think safety would be the right play. And this is pretty
That's an
crafty.
intelligent shot.
Yeah, the way he played it was very smart. Yeah.
It's one of them shots you don't think about until you see it played, and you think, yeah, that's a great shot.
That's the way.
Yeah.
That's why I love pool. We always learn something. I think Laura was asking what Steven's Fargo rate is, and is he close to turning pro? Steven's already a pro. He has been for a few years. I guess they consider anyone over 720, but it's more about how much you tour and play the big events. He caught the horn of the side, but I think it's not too bad. So what do you do here, Mark?
Well, I'm playing the crazy shot. I mean, I'm playing for the 6 ball. I'm going to play the combo, the 4-7-6 combo.
I was hoping you'd say that. Just smash in the triple combo.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. He's just got beautiful control happening.
And people say, what's the difference between a pro and an amateur? I just gave you a brilliant example.
There you go. I love the big, exciting shot, so, you know, I wouldn't put it past you.
Yeah, look at this. Can he get through to the 4? I think he can.
I think just the edge, but it's the full 9 feet to the ball, and he needs to go another 9 feet to get safe, so pretty risky to try to edge it.
Yeah, he's got to go for the bank combo here, hasn't he?
I think he has to jump in order to bank it. I don't think he can see enough of the ball.
Yeah, you called it. He's walked away from the table. He's going to come back with his jump stick.
Oh,
He has called it. He's called the 6 ball.
Did he go to the... Yeah, he's got a Predator. He's got the Predator jump cue. I wasn't sure. I thought he might use his full cue here because he only needs to jump the edge.
What a shot!
Oh,
what a shot!
Goodness.
He made both balls, and they won't mind that. 9 combo now. Was it a little bit difficult?
I think it looks pretty good. What a shot.
I've got the commentator on the table next to me, staring at me daggers. I think I was a little bit loud there.
I'm in shock still. I don't know what just happened.
That was a fabulous shot.
He just played a jump, long bank combo and made both balls. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I was actually asked by a company the other day to choose my best shot that I've commentated on, and I chose the Feder Gorse jump where he jumped the 6 full length of the table on the 1, drew all the way back for the 2 over. Just insane shot.
What a shot.
And what a great shot there as well. He's starting to fire on all cylinders, Stan.
Yeah, this just became very interesting with that shot. And it's funny how Poole is like that. Steven did absolutely nothing wrong.
No.
Played a
Played
very
a great
nice
safety.
shot. Yeah.
Even got the hook, and then your opponent gets the jump stick out. And that's why I like jumps as well, because it means, you know, you could never have kicked that shot. So that's a great example of a time when a jump shot is nice to have.
Yeah, super exciting for sure.
Slide this one top left, draw to the side rail, back over for the 10 to go 5-5. Makes it perfectly, in it goes. We're going 5-5, guys. And it goes. Wow, he'll enjoy that. What a brilliant out that was. Appreciated by the crowd as well.
Crowd's loving it.
You can't see on camera, but just outside we've closed off the tables next to him, the match table, of course, and we've got seating been positioned.
Yeah, lots of room for everybody to sit around and watch. Beautiful pool room here. How do you like it?
Yeah, listen, as long as I can hear the click of balls, I can see the colour blue.
You're a happy boy.
I'm happy. There's even some colour green. There's some 4 Valley tables that I've seen. I've had a couple of games on them. That was fun.
That's right.
We got the Predator 9 foot, and then we've got lots of 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got 8 other 9 foot diamonds, and then I don't know how many 7 foots.
7 7-foot, or sorry, 8 7-foot diamonds. 8 7-foot diamonds. 8 9-foot diamonds. Predator 9-foot with the arena light. Beautiful pool room. And all new cloth now. This new Arcadia cloth is just playing awesome. Stan with the little pop. Makes the 9 on the side.
And he's got a shot on the 1.
He sure does.
And he's got cue power. He can dig down on this. Draw. Down for the 2 ball.
Yeah, last is the 7, so this is pretty good layout. Six to the 7 might be really the only tough shot after this one. This will be the key shot.
Yeah, of course the 5 won't be there then, so leave even more space to get on the 7. This is the key shot, I think. Oh, and how well does he hit that? Absolutely perfect. Just a little bounce. Couldn't have put it better with his hand.
Beautiful shot. Nice running English to run it down that side rail. Just missed the 3.
I've enjoyed watching this guy play from the very first match of the tournament. Fabulous player.
I've had the pleasure of watching Stan for quite a number of years, and he's so talented. He just moves the cue ball however he wants. He just seems to do everything right, and he plays so smart.
He does it so easy as well, with a smoothness, Ben, you know.
Yeah.
Just glides around the table. Nothing's a problem. Just totally nice to watch this guy play.
Yeah, very confident player too. There's not much that'll shake him up, as we mentioned at the start of the match.
I mean, this is absolutely perfect as well. Nice angle. Always leave yourself an angle, guys, if you can.
And as Mark alluded to earlier, middle of the table is your best friend in this game.
It's gone a little bit further than maybe he would have liked. A little bit thinner on this 5.
We'll see if he tries to drag it and hold it, or if he slings it back and forth with some inside spin. I kind of favor the drag shot here just with the way Stan plays, but
yeah, even if he got back to sort of the line he's on now would be okay, wouldn't it?
yeah, I like the drag shot because, yeah, he needs angle on the 6. I find with the back and forth, it's too hard to control. You might land straight in on the 6.
Yeah, it's more guesswork, isn't it?
Yeah, much more. But this little drag shot can be really tricky.
I think he's going across though, Ben.
Yeah.
From the tip on the cue ball. I think he's going to go twice across.
Much easier to
Played it
accelerate
perfect.
through.
How well has he played this? Absolutely perfect.
That's another one where he could have put this one there for ball, like if you had ball in hand, right? Dropped it on a dime again. I've always loved Stan's
Oh,
flow
he's overhit
too.
this. He's overhit this again.
Yeah, where's he landed here?
Oh, he's gone close to this side route. So this is all about the stroke. Keep your head down and just make the 7 ball. Guaranteed to be on the 8.
I think he may even land up underneath the 8 ball. Might have to play the 8 in the same pocket as the 7 next. I think with the slide of the cloth and how close the cue ball is to the rail, he can't do anything with the cue ball here. He's just got to kind of float it in off 2 rails, and I think it naturally goes underneath the 8. Oh, he hated it so much he's playing safety.
Wow.
He's showing his knowledge there. That's a very smart shot. And somebody in the chat there saying, isn't Stan even stronger 7-foot player? And he is.
Wow.
Because I've always seen him playing really good on the 9-foot too. But he's won some really big titles on the 7-foot.
I was going to say, is he going to go for the cross bank? And
What
he
a
did.
shot. What a shot. Just fearless. Completely fearless.
Look where the cue ball was as well.
He's got a little fortunate rub, but it was all about making the ball. It landed real good for him.
Still got to make this though, Ben. I've seen these wobbled.
Yeah, certainly these can be missed.
Oh, he's played it pocket speed, played it well, but he's lost the cue ball, sacrificed the cue ball a little bit.
Indeed. Looks like they're underway in the 4th place match behind us. You can catch that on our Facebook page, Q Sports Live.
Oh, very confidently struck.
Yeah.
Nice shot, takes the lead again, 6-5.
Didn't light up at all on that stroke.
Yeah, just that overhit the 6 ball, didn't he? Stan. I'm still surprised he didn't go for that 7 ball though, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought he kind
Even
of
a touch
had
of
to.
safety as well, you know, if you miss it, you maybe get the 2-way behind the 8 because
That's
as you
right.
said, the cue ball was heading towards the 8 ball.
I think it naturally was, but he might have seen it a little thinner. We might have just had a bit of a tricky angle
Yeah,
from here
yeah.
too.
Sometimes looks different, doesn't it, on camera?
Absolutely, yeah. I think usually if he had crept it behind the 10, I think he was going to be okay, but you never know, and I always favor playing the game more aggressive.
Yeah, I do, because, you know, you might not get another chance, and it was a chance, right? It wasn't, okay, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't,
Yeah, of
it wasn't
course.
impossible,
It wasn't
right?
impossible, yeah. And I think players of Steven's ability, of course, they punish you a lot. They jump balls, they kick balls, they
Anyway, let's
bank
not forget,
balls.
he banked, he's done a brilliant back cross bank, didn't he, on the
Really good
on the 7
bank.
ball. Nice pop on the cue ball again. There you see it makes the 9.
His cue ball got kissed brutally down here.
And look at the 1 ball. No shot on the 1.
Yeah, his cue ball was right near the left side pocket, and he would have had a shot on the 1, but he's going to be playing what we call a push out. If you're new to rotation pool, you can play a push out after the break and only after the break. Put the cue ball anywhere, pot any ball.
Back in here, he's actually hooked him. I think he meant to go further than that. He's hooked him behind the 2 as well.
I think the plan was to hook him and make him play a jump shot.
Ah, okay.
That often becomes...
Yeah, a lot of people always ask, you know, do you change your game to suit the other player? Do you always play the table or do you sometimes play the man? And in this case, or, you know, against somebody like Fedor Gorst, of course, who's a great jumper, you're not going to push to a jump for Fedor Gorst.
That's right. That's right. So you have to push to a kick safety or something like that.
So it does kind of sometimes matter who you're playing.
Absolutely.
It might determine what shot you're playing.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's other times where you can look over and your opponent doesn't even have a jump cue.
Oh, really?
And so you think, okay, I can push here because he can't jump, right?
Yeah, good point.
But then he sneaks one out of his bag. He had it hiding in his bag. Right?
Or asks if he can borrow yours.
Yeah, he runs
What do you
across
say
the
then?
room. Yeah, no. No, I always let them use it. I'm too nice of a person. And that opened it right up too, so good chance for Steven to take a 2-game lead here, getting near the end of the match.
Yeah, I'd love to just draw off this a little bit, leave himself on the 3. 4 and 5 over the top left.
Well, and the 6 leads quite well to the 7 here, so there's not a lot to do. Any angle on the 6 will get him nicely on the 7. Just needs to hold it together a little. And he knows this is a big game. Try to take a 2-game lead here. Just over the halfway mark.
4, 5, 6, all north of the border. And then it's back down south again for the 7, 8, 10.
That north of the border is perfect considering where we are.
Yes.
We're pretty far north here.
I get lucky sometimes.
That's right. I've seen your pool game, yeah. Lucky sometimes.
I never get good luck on a pool table.
No?
I'm like every pool player. We
Fair.
never get luck.
No, I've never been lucky in pool either.
We only ever remember the bad luck, of course.
That's right. So I like how he went around to double check the angle he wants on the 6. Easy to just think any angle is good, but being very precise there on the next shot is important. And this way he can use 2 rails, so that's what he went over and looked at. It's easier to run this through off of the side rail as well. That way he can get a little closer to the 7 on the correct angle.
Yeah, you're coming towards it, aren't you? Catch that second route.
Yeah.
Oh, he came straight down.
He punched it, but look at how this can go wrong. It's very speed dependent. I think he's okay.
Yeah, good lesson there for up-and-coming players. If you're not sure, get up and start again. Don't make adjustments while you're down.
You'll see that quite a bit from both these players. They both like to play quick, but when they're unsure, they don't hesitate to stand up and reset. They're used to playing in busy pool rooms.
So it is going to be a 2-rack lead. And in the second half of the match, as we are now, it's important. Always nice to get 2 clear. You know, you've only got to win every other one.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. And he'll be looking for a big break here and hoping to extend that lead, as he knows Stan can catch fire at any time.
So there's one of our sponsors, and I've got a question for you. Are they
Absolutely.
making your team shirts, or have you seen your team shirts? They are.
They are, yeah. But they'll just be we can't Canada.
I've got a
design.
black marker pen.
Yeah.
If you want
perfect.
to borrow it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And a stencil set. I'll go and buy a stencil set.
You can look for it when we're in Austria, guys. I'm going to have my name on my shirt written by Mark White.
I didn't say I was going to put your name on it.
That's right. I'm going to have somebody's
I've
name.
always wanted to play for Canada.
There you go.
Here we go then. Stephen Holem breaking off.
See if he gets that nice pop. Let's watch the 9-5 again. 9 ball straight in. Cue ball gets kicked around a little, but he's going to end up perfect.
Look at this. Oh, look at this. Can stun past the 6 if he plays it in the side, or he can play it in the corner. Talk us through this rack then, Ben. You're the expert.
I think he can even just roll this in and take angle on the 2, because the 4 is going to go in the right side pocket. That's what he's looking at here. This angle, so you don't have to do too much from the 4 to the 5, and then the 8 is just in a really good spot. You know, you love to see that, especially when you made the 9 on the break.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up on something here, actually. I don't like every single time the 9 ball going behind.
I'm not a big fan of that either.
The 1 ball. I mean,
No.
To me, that's a little bit pattern racking.
Should be
I don't
random
like
rack.
it. It should be
That's
random.
right. Absolutely.
So I'm not a big fan of that. And if I was a referee in this, I'd certainly be saying something about it.
I actually was already planning on telling him, so I'm glad. And that's mostly why in these tournaments we make the 2-3 at the corners, and that's just to avoid them maybe putting it at the front, like in this situation. So at least we force them into one rule that'll make it a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
A little bit. And the reason for that is usually, as we've seen with Steven's cube, or his 1 ball, is it's very near the top right corner a lot. And the 2-3 tend to fly around off 4 rails, and they'll end up over the bottom right corner and the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
But quite far away from the 1, so it does make it quite a bit harder getting from the 1 to the 2 often.
There's a question there from Laura Berg asking, who are your teammates?
The teammate with me, if you're talking about the commentator with me, it's Mark White.
No. I think she's talking about the Austria event.
Okay, the Austria event will be Stephen Holem, who we're watching here, Laura, and Brittany Bryant. I'm super excited for that. I've never played with Brittany before, and I know she's a very accomplished player with lots of experience, so she'll definitely be helping me through some of the situations, right?
Yeah, I had a great conversation with Brittany in Red Deer at the Pro Billiards Series event last week, and she was telling me that she's making this year her year. She's going to go in every single event going, and she's going to give it her all, and she's certainly playing some great ball at the moment, and she's a super nice person as well.
I love to hear that from her. She's always been one of my favorite players, my favorite Canadian female player for sure, by far, but all-time one of my favorites as well. What a shot from Stephen there. What do you think about that shot?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that shot. It's
That's
one of my favourite shots, going around the angles like that.
Yeah, with the low inside spin, hard to execute.
One of the hardest shots on the table, and you know when you're playing that, when you get that shot right, you know you're playing well and cueing well.
Super dialed in.
Opens up a 3 rack lead, then getting closer and closer to that 11. Now leads 8-5.
And I think he's loving this Arcadia cloth. He seems to be super dialed in on it. And I've seen Stephen play a ton, and he seems to be moving this cue ball around exceptionally well today.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see you at one of these US Pro Billiard Series events soon. I know you would have been playing in the one obviously in Red Deer, but it didn't happen because of a clash with another event.
Yeah, I was super close, and I was super looking forward to it. I'd actually gone as far as to be practicing the spot shot like for quite a while, 2 months prior to it.
Well, Michigan not far away, 21st of September. Then we've got Ohio in October. And if you fancy a nice holiday, Puerto Rico in November. That sounds good.
Maybe Puerto Rico if I can make it swing.
Everyone's hoping Puerto Rico.
I'm not sure if I can make, well, I can say I won't be able to make the Michigan one. But the Ohio one could be a possibility.
Oh, what a great break that was.
The 9
but
ball
no.
just missed.
Oh, look at the 7-4.
Well, oddly enough, one of the few times he didn't have shape on the break.
Yeah.
One of the times.
But how about this? Bank the 1 off the 4 in the side.
Oh, I love it. Good call. Good call. Could he swing the cue ball around a couple of rails? Does he have angle to do that? Maybe we can see from the side view here.
He does.
Yeah, if he can swing that cue ball around a little bit.
He's called it in the side. He'd love to come off that 4 ball. What's the odds of him going straight in with the 1?
Like 99%.
He made it. What a great shot that is. Has he got on the 2? Slow up cue ball. Oh, just overran it.
Super unlucky to end up there because he hit it really well. And now he's in a world of trouble because he needs to make a good hit and get a result here. Otherwise, Steven's...
It's all about this shot, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah.
It's all about this.
Such an important shot.
He's got to go for it, I feel, off the left-hand side rail and try and kick it into this bottom right-hand corner. I mean, what else is he's going the other way, trying to kick it 2 rails.
He may be thinking 2 rails and kick it towards the 4, and maybe it stays tied by the 9, but it could end up below the 5 too. Yeah, he's going to try to play it below the 5.
Yeah, he's called it in the top where his arm is now. He's called it in the top left-hand corner. Now give him cover, give him cover. Has he got lucky? He hasn't. Yeah, just draw past that side pocket. Ben, I think, as you say, he's just got enough, just straight enough to draw back off that.
He might want a little inside spin, a little right spin to drag it down towards the 3. Watch the spin take.
And that's exactly how he played it. Good call. Now then, it's looking ominous for Stan.
He may need to use the 7 here to slow the cue ball, but that's about all that's stopping him is a bad rub on the 7. Really, really well.
Oh, he's played off the 10.
I don't like going off the 10
No,
there.
nor do I, and he's just okay. And I mean just.
That could have been disaster.
Another half a roll on that 10 ball, and he's got no shot on the 4.
And he knows it too. That's why he's gone and done a lap here. Because he needs to calm himself down.
Compose yourself, exactly.
That's
now right. I've got away with one there. Now don't make any more mistakes.
That's right. Take that really well. And he went over and looked to see if he could play the 6 in the side after this ball. Keep it simple, but he might slide up for the corner now that he has a nice angle. Yeah, it looked like he might come up a little short there.
Yeah.
Got a nice spin off that rail. 9 ball will be the issue, so he's already thinking about that. Thinking 4 balls ahead, I think, is important in pool.
Well, let's not forget this is your teammate, and you're going to be going to Austria with him. And if he can win the 5,200 or whatever it is, I think the first meal's on him.
He's buying dinner. Yeah, he read my mind.
Absolutely.
The first and the last. Let's go with that.
And one in the middle.
Yeah, I'll just get his credit card. A little far on this, and it could affect...
Past the 8.
Yeah, he looked all the way around.
Yeah.
And might play the 8 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, and now he's looking at something crazy.
He's looking at going below centre and drawing round 1, 2, maybe 3 angles, rails here.
I don't mind this shot as long as he can spin it correctly.
Maybe even take it in the side pocket.
Yeah.
If he goes hard in... Oh, no, he's not. He hasn't gone that hard.
Okay, so he held it off 1, and this is going to work quite nice. It's going to have a pretty much perfect angle. He can slide across for the 9, or he can play all the way to the end rail.
I wonder, will the 10 come into play? That's the one that almost tripped him up before when he played the 3 ball, remember?
He may be
3
thinking
to the
about
4.
it.
Yeah, he may be.
I think he's going to play this with low spin and slide into the 10. Kind of takes it out of play.
There you go. And he was thinking about it.
Look at this.
He was thinking about it. What a mistake that is.
Definitely was the reason he missed that ball.
100% was thinking about that 10 ball.
Almost not even looking at the 8 when you hit that.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've all done it.
Guys, one of the biggest reasons I sit and watch so many matches, so many missed shots. And, 8 times out of 10, it's because the player took his eye off the ball. His eyes drifted towards the cue ball and where he wanted it to.
Stephen was leaning.
He was using his hip there.
Yeah, hoping it would catch the 10.
He was using a bit of hip English.
Hip English, yeah.
So the jump cue out.
Yeah, Stephen's playing with this Jacoby jump cue. He is sponsored by Jacoby. Jacoby Custom Cues. And I don't mind his chances here. I've seen him jump with this cue before. It gets over the ball nice. Just a matter of...
Don't catch it thin, though. You don't want the cue ball running away like that,
It almost came back out. It almost came back out of the pocket. It swirled around and
the
stayed
reason
there
for
a
that,
second.
of course, is the 8 is on the rise as it goes into the pocket, catches the high part of the pocket and can pop out. Wow, this is going to be a safety shot here, I think. This rack isn't over yet.
So I think what he'll do here is play the 9 ball 2 rails down to where the chalk is on the bottom rail. He's going to try to hold the cue ball right where the 9 is now.
Hold it. Oh, he's gone the other way. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
so
gone for distance rather than cover.
That's right, and that's
Don't
a
mind
smart
that.
shot.
Now then, does he take on the bank into the top right-hand corner as we look?
I think he will.
I think he's got to. It's on, isn't it?
Yeah, and being 8-5 down, I don't think should affect his decision too much.
Well, we saw him jump, bank, combo a ball earlier. This is easy
This
compared
one's
to
a hanger,
that. It's
yeah.
a hanger. It's unmissable.
The only other shot he has is clip the right side as we're looking at it. Clip the right side of the net.
And is what he's playing.
I think he
And
called
cue
the
ball.
bank.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's going the bank the other way. I didn't expect this. No, he's changed his mind. He's completely just changed his aim.
Okay, yeah, he's still not sure.
He completely changed his aim then.
While he was still down on
Without
the ball.
even getting up.
You don't see him do that very much.
No, that's... Wow.
No, and that would have affected the way he hit it for sure.
He was playing to hit the right-hand side of that 9 ball as we looked, changed his mind to hit the left-hand side as we looked, and didn't move his feet.
Yeah, you were right down the barrel too, looking directly down it.
Wow, that's a schoolboy error for such an experienced player.
Yeah, you don't see that from him very often.
Just shows you how pressure can get to you.
Yeah, he knows that was a big game too. 8-6 or 9-5 is just such a big swing.
Yeah, he'll be breaking to get on the hill, of course, Ben.
Stan's running out of chances here. Missable, so he's going to give this one the be sure.
Yeah, he floated the last one in like this, didn't... Oh, caught the near rail, but in it goes. And as you said, he's one away from being on the hill, 9-5. Let's have a look what's going on the table. Behind us, 2-1 at the moment. 2-1 to Simon Pickering.
2-1 Simon. Playing Jenman Luke in the 4th place match. Directly behind us, they're playing on the 7-foot.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for watching, mate.
You
And
guys-
Billy Thompson. Hello, Billy.
Billy.
And there you see the wonderful arena light.
Billy Thompson there used to live in Calgary, quite the player himself. Good snooker player back in his day as well.
What's your highest break, Billy? Let's see if you're listening to us or you're just watching without the sound on. What's your highest break? Mine's a 132 total clearance.
That's really sporty. Holy moly.
19 centuries I had in my career. Trouble is, proper pros are making 19 in a day.
Of course. Yeah.
Or a week, whatever.
Yeah.
I made 19 in my life.
Couldn't believe when I first met Elaine and I said, how many perfect games do you have? And he said, 127. And I said, there's no way that your high run is only 127. He said, no, 127, 147. And my eyes lit up like saucers.
What
right?
a miss that is. Bangs his cue. And there's the first little bit of that temperament that we've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always been, he wears his heart on his sleeve for sure. Oh, there, Billy is listening. 145.
Oh, so what a miss that was. And look at this layout. Now, you used that term earlier on, which I hate to use.
Which one?
The
road map.
The road map.
Yeah, I never use that one either.
But this is definitely one, and he seems to be playing a lot quicker now, Stan, as he decided, right, I'm just going to let the cue go now. I'm going for it.
Yeah, I think for sure. And I've seen both these guys, they switch gears really well. So if they need to kind of angle, I think he can just play this out to middle table, or he can go back and forth 2 rails. I think he's going to let the stroke out go all the way to where he's standing there off the second side rail.
Yeah, where he played that last shot, that's exactly what he's going to do, and he did. Free flowing now.
It's a nice stroke when you're kind of struggling a little bit. I wouldn't say he's struggling a lot because he hasn't done a whole ton wrong. There's only been a handful of errors from each player.
Yeah, big game changer, I think, or match changer, was when he played to hook in behind the 7, didn't get cover, and then he cross-banked the 7 ball, and it seemed to change from there, didn't it?
That's right. Steven banked the 7 there, and I think that was a game changer. Yeah, very big moment in the match. That was maybe for 6-5 Stan at the time. It was real close.
Yeah. Oh, he wants that off the rail a little bit because he needs to dig down on this cue ball. I think it's okay though. It's one of them nice ones that you can just cue smoothly. Get your tip through that cue ball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just a little hesitation in the forward stroke.
Big game there. 9-6. Stan still alive in this match.
Well, seems to be walking around very briskly. Couldn't wait to get them set up again.
That's right. You got to meet these winning stroke gentlemen while we were in Red Deer. Quite the workers they are. They did
fabulous.
such a fantastic job.
I remember somebody called Serge.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe how hard they all worked.
Such hard workers, so dedicated, very passionate about what they do. I was very impressed by them.
Were they from Quebec? Where were they from?
They're from Quebec,
yeah. Because they all spoke French, right?
Yeah, Eastern Canada. Looks like these guys are going to take a little 5-minute
And we're back.
Stand to break. Down 9-6, racing to 11. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you do us a favor, click that share button. A couple more matches tonight. We still got the B-side final to go, as well as the final.
Aimed a little bit high on the cue ball there. Would he make the 5?
Yeah, he caught the follow through. Never trying to do that. Never trying to do that.
Just spotted a message from Sean Davis. Don't understand the numbers or the game. Well,
I think they were talking about the snooker still as well.
oh, were they?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, it's quite simple. 1 for a red. Go for any colour you want. If you make it, you go for another red. Colours worth 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Red's worth 1. There you go. Quick lesson on snooker. Back to the pool. It's well worth reading up on though, Sean. Great game. Very, very skillful game. 12 by 6 table as well.
Yeah, amazing game to watch. And much more money in that game as well. So they're under a little more pressure, which makes it just a little bit. Looks like Steven went for the bank with a two-way, and he got the two-way correct. I don't think Stan can see any of this one, so he's kicking off the right side rail. I don't think he's called the 10, but he might. It's not on a terrible line.
Could be hitting the 10, as you say, Ben.
He'll be hitting it hard then. He won't be trying to hang it. He must have called the 1 ball there. The 1 must have went past.
Well, this slides down the rail now. It's a chance. 2-5 combo.
Yeah, and the 7 ball looks pretty good too, hanging over the left side pocket.
Oh, he's called the bank shot. He's banking this. Key shot then.
This one holds the cue ball nicely. He doesn't have to worry about the cue ball here. Just has to make the bank. And what a shot.
Yeah, has to be careful. Doesn't make the 2. Although it doesn't really matter, does it? If he did, cue ball would be coming round for the 3 anyway.
As long as he plays it all the way around. And we might actually see him try to make the 2 here. If he hits it nice and full, he'll be okay either way.
Mind the 6 though. Oh, he's played it slowly, so he's not trying to make the 2. Nice control there, Ben.
Yeah, very good shot. I like the way he played that. Just overcut it a little too, holds it there nicely. Ideal, unless he can spin it with lots of heavy left. Tough to see how high up that 2 is. Can he miss the 3 here? Or does he need to go back and forth?
Oh, beautiful.
That's such a nice shot.
As you said, threaded it through the eye of a needle. Very nicely played. Key shot coming up then.
This will definitely be the key shot. 3 to the 4, and then the 4 to the 6, because the 7 hanging over the side, he doesn't have to do much there. This one's definitely not as easy as some of the layouts he's seen in this match.
Or could impede his brute to the 6. So
absolutely.
A couple of key shots still to go. As you said, it's not an easy layout.
That's why you see him taking his time here too, which is showing his experience as well. He's been in these big moments lots, and he knows when to turn it up a little.
It's hard to think, or believe he's still only 24 years old. Of English, just to check the cue ball up slightly, and you think he's perfect on this, isn't he?
Yeah, going to the second rail there was very smart. That way he ensures he's going to have the correct angle on the 4. And I think he can punch this one out. He's going to have to hit it pretty firm, though. And
Swim. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, coming across the line here, too, he's not going to love that.
You can just follow this.
Can he just miss the 9 here with the follow?
I think so. Just.
Mark and I were sitting pretty close to the table, so we got a nice view on the camera, and we got a nice view outside of the camera. Mark's right down the the line on this
He's
one.
drawing anyway, so not taking any chances. Draw right-hand English, spin the cue ball off the rail.
Just got to stay smooth on that one, and he did. And he's hit it really well.
Yeah, he'll be pleased with that.
I think, yeah, the 7 looks pretty far past. It's going to be thin, but it should be okay.
Maybe 3 rails here.
Yeah, he's got to avoid the 10. 10's a big ball on this angle.
Isn't it? Yep, there you see it. And once
Chances he's had to get on the hill, so Stan's going to smell blood a little bit. Stan knows he's getting some extra chances here. Let's see, maybe touch of inside just to hold this one from floating all the way to the right. Shoot the 8 in the bottom left.
yeah, this is nice. Draw straight. Cue ball. Just a lovely little stroke, perfectly timed. And now I like coming round 2, maybe 3 rails here.
Absolutely.
Draw, low left. Perfectly played. Hits that 3rd rail as well. Might even hit the 4th. Why not? They're there. Use them. Perfect on the 10.
That's right.
He's going to move within 2 again. Well, this isn't over yet, Ben.
He'll be thrilled after being down 9-5.
And I know he's going to be your little mistakes that he's made. They've been very, very costly, but they've been pretty rudimentary mistakes.
That's
by
right.
Taking your eye off the object ball.
Just need to catch his eye and then just give him the little come on and he'll go. But he's got a banana over there. That might just do the trick as well.
Oh, lots of potassium. And you know what? Potassium is what you need. Pot them balls with a bit of potassium.
There you go. No wonder I always play so good when I eat a banana. 2. Let's see if he's figured this one out or not yet. He was hitting
saw him
it
follow
really good
through,
this
didn't
morning.
we? Saw him follow through with the cue ball, and the last break needs to aim a little bit lower on the cue ball.
Or just he needs to elevate a touch more. Might not be getting high
He nearly
enough.
jumped the cue ball off the table. He went forward still. He's going everywhere. It's like a pinball machine.
I think that's kind of a result of him not hitting it good the last break. So now he's trying to lean into it a little more and
try to give it just that little bit more.
Miss-hit it.
Well, he's okay though. He's not left a shot on the 1 ball, I don't think.
He may contemplate the jump shot here. And I think he is. He's going straight back for
He's gone for the break jump, is it?
Yeah, I don't know about the break jump here. He seems a little close to the ball, but maybe our side view will tell us a little better. He might only be jumping the edge, so that's why he's gone to the break cue. A little easier to draw the ball with this, I find, too. He does need a touch of draw.
Yeah, we were talking about that brilliant shot that Feder Gorse played where he drew back, and he did that with the break cue as well.
And what a shot from young Ho Lem there with a nice little draw stroke on that. Tiny little jump. He didn't need to go over too much.
Very controlled, wasn't it, Ben? Beautifully controlled.
Really well.
It just looked like a normal stroke that he put on that. It just looked like a normal stroke. Beautifully played.
Yeah, didn't have to reach back too far. That's a result of the break cue as well. A little extra weight in the back. So.
Little carom onto the 7.
It's just a precise
it's
nudge.
gone wrong. He's taken his eye off it again.
That's again just looking too much at the ball he's trying to contact, and he's missing the pot. He's gotten away with this one, though.
Oh,
second prize, I like to call that.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous. He's been very, very lucky there, Stephen Ho Lem.
I don't think Stan has a lot here. I think he's maybe got a small hit off of the horn. There's no other real good way to hit this ball and not scratch or sell out.
I think he makes this.
You think he can make it off the horn?
I think he makes it.
Yeah, the horn in the side pocket, the lower one, he might be able to hit it pretty full.
Actually, just head-butted with the guy on the stream table next
Rod,
to us.
trying to get a good
we
view.
Just butted heads.
Let's see. I don't think he has a lot else, so. Oh, he's elevating now. That is the only other option, is maybe jump and hit it full. Oh, he's massed to the hit this way to try to use the 9.
Has he got cover on the 9? No,
think so.
He hasn't. He's left it in the open. I always think when you're playing in a match, Ben, you want to keep your opponent off the hill. As soon as they get on the hill, it's
the hill. Because he's had a couple of chances.
Yeah,
he knows how
big
that game is, too. And he's been in situations enough times where you're ahead quite a few games, and all of a sudden the walls start closing in as they get closer, right?
Yeah, he's just a little bit short on that as well. Just a little bit. Still work to do. There's traffic down here. I think he might just be able to get past the 7 straight up the table for the 4 and the 5.
Lots of inside spin here. It's a little bit tough.
Yeah.
Especially on slick cloth.
Yeah, can push the cue ball off the line. He's played it perfectly, though.
He's done so well there. That's a really smooth stroke to get that inside to grab that much.
Just a gorgeous shot that was. So easy just to put a little bit of a quick one in to try and...
One of the outs we remember, one of the games we remember in the match. Good layout from here, too, I think. Do we know what the score is on the 4th place match behind us?
It's 4-2 to Simon Pickering.
4-2 Simon, and shooting. Racing a 9 over there on the B side. The winner of that match is going to play the loser of this match. That'll be coming up pretty much as soon as both those matches are done. So we'll be back to back page. You'll find Rod Arriagada and Dan Clark doing the commentary over there. Now 5-2 Simon, I believe. 4-3, okay.
5-3.
5-3, okay.
Oh no, it's 4-2. It's 4-3. I'm sorry.
4-3 Genman. 4-3 Genman. That changes everything.
Yeah, it's Genman 4-3. I'm sorry.
That changes everything, Mark.
I need to get my eyes tested again.
You're doing fine. Stephen looking good. 4 balls left to try to get himself on the hill. A-side final. This is a big match for him.
Yeah, guaranteed. What is it? 3 something?
3,400 second prize. 3,400 Canadian dollars, though. It's not very much money.
Just a little bit a stretch too far. But
Yeah.
we've seen him use this bridge before, and let's have a look at his technique from the front. Very, very good look. Left hand holding the shaft, elbow up almost parallel with the bed of the cloth. He just let up on that just a little bit. Would have liked to have gone further. Another little edgy shot here.
This is a super touchy shot, elevated over the ball. Especially with the way the last couple of games have gone.
Yeah, this is a touchy one.
He's got to stay completely still here. It's super important.
And there you see again, and I think I've spotted a little
quite.
flaw in this guy's, not technique, but just his, I don't know, we call it bottle, you know, like nerve.
Yeah, just trying to get to the finish line.
When you look at this now, if Stan can pot these last 2 balls, if he can make the 9 and the 10, he'll be breaking to go level at 9-9.
Had to go level with only 3 games to play after that. This is still a big shot. Cue ball near the rail. This one can be easily sent right into the 10.
Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it, and he
look at
scratched,
this.
and he scratched.
And I was going to say it could go off the 10, but I didn't want to say it. I'm glad I didn't, because then I'd be responsible.
Wow. Well, Stephen Holem, will be thankful he got away with one there.
That's a really big mistake, and it's most likely going to cost Stan this match. I think if he had even though down
Stephen's
one game,
mind had gone then, I think.
Yeah, it would have took a lot for him to recover from there, yeah. He still needs to make this ball, though. But he's not the kind of player to let them slip away too often.
Puffing out the cheeks there, though, you know. He's suffering out there.
He knows he got away with a big mistake there, and it's not going to happen too often when you're playing a guy like Stan.
There you see the beautiful new triangle, and I'm told it's available now.
It is available for sale, $99 US, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Good price on that too. I was quite impressed with how well it racked. It's got the ball super tight all the time.
Yeah, Predator at the head of innovation at the moment with tables, the new 7-foot, of course, that they brought out and showcased at Red Deer. Wheeled out 35 of them, and the league players absolutely loved them.
They were a big hit for sure. I got a lot of really great feedback.
So on the hill then, Stephen Holem breaking off. Good pop, makes 2 balls at least, 3 balls. I think the two's going to go as well. He's perfect on the 1 ball.
Everything goes in on the break. He's playing 6 ball again.
Unbelievable. 4 balls on the break. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but he's on the 1.
He looks pretty good here. I think he can go forward with inside, or he can draw, but I think it'll be the forward with a touch of left.
Yeah, I like going forward here. He's drawing, though. Well, yeah, he's changed. He doesn't know what he's doing. Get up, compose yourself, Stephen.
I think what he likes to do, and I've seen this from him a couple times, and Catchy does it quite often. Catchy gets down, but he's never shooting the ball yet. Right. But he looks like he's about to hit the ball, but he just likes to feel it while his head is low on the
Catchy
cue.
Not known as one of the fastest players on the tour, and you often hear the shot clock beeping.
What's he done here?
I don't know. He's left the bank.
To him, I guess.
Yeah, but you know, I never trust banks.
No, especially on slippery cloth. New cloth is a little bit tough. I mean, we're super lucky here at Leather Pocket. We got all this brand new Arcadia cloth on the 7-foots and the 9-foots. They spoil us here at Leather Pocket.
Oh, and it goes beautifully played. Yeah, they've spent a lot of money in this place to get top quality equipment.
Very much about the players too. It's as long as I've come here, which has been my whole pool playing life, but they're always trying to do what the players want. So we asked for better tables, and he got better tables. We asked for better balls, he got better balls. And it's just been one thing after another, the lights, the cloth. And
I'm going to ask him for a better car.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. So Stephen with 3 balls left to close this one out. See if he can keep it together.
Yeah. Well, his heart will be pumping now. Just slightly the wrong side of this 8 ball, but can just draw back.
Right to where his hand is, I think. Yeah. And Stan's going to say, that's good enough.
And in the glove goes. It's not.
Renderer. Fantastic match from Stephen Holem there. Congrats to him for winning the hot seat. He's going to be back, I'm going to guess, around 10 o'clock now, since we look to be about an hour behind. But make sure you guys are following the other stream. We are still live on Facebook only. On Q Sports Live, you can catch Jenman Luke playing Simon Pickering. Looks like the score is still 4-3 Jenman, so head on over there, watch that. You got Rod Arriagada and Dan Clark doing the great commentary for you guys. Awesome play-by-play. And huge thanks to Mark White for sitting in with me and doing this match. I had a great time, Mark.
I loved it. Let's do it again sometime. Maybe even in Austria.
Absolutely. That'd be fun. So we'll be back on this stream, guys, for the final. Make sure, if you haven't already, like and follow our Facebook, subscribe on our YouTube, and we'll see you all shortly for the final.